Welcome back to Quern for the final time. In fact, it's probably going to be a fairly anticlimactic ending, I would imagine. This should be a short episode, but yeah, we'll see what happens in Gamana's ending, I suppose. So, we just have 2 achievements, and then, well, it's 3 achievements, but 2 achievements and then the final Gamana achievement to get. And the first one is opening this crystal lab without actually having the combination for it, or having the blue torch, so you can't see what the combination would be. So to get that, I have to remember this. I could just like look back at it, but I mean, how did you even get this combination anyway? I'm just like wondering. What is it that you check? Is it here? No? I actually, like, don't remember how this puzzle worked. Like, you see this, but then didn't we have some, like, chart or something? Yeah, right here. Exactly. And it was just, like, in this order? Was it? Or did we do 1, 2? No, right? I think that was, like, wrong, and we just do it from top to bottom. So it's 4 on this thing, which is, I guess I should just, like, I don't know, I mean, should I just try and memorize it myself? I could also, like, oh, Jesus Christ! Holy shit! What? I'm interested in seeing a speedrun for this game now. Can you just, like, break some stuff? What just happened? I, like, walked on something? And the physics just broke? Well, that's cool. Too bad we can't go anywhere from here. But now up here. Oh, no, damn it. Aw, man. How the hell did I do that? Some weird physics interaction with, like, walking up a slope. I don't know how that happened. That was crazy. I guess I should just try and memorize it. But yeah, I don't quite remember exactly if this was the proper order. So it would be this one, 4. Was the power button kind of thing. And then Yin Yang 2 is swirl, power button, swirl. T5 is Yin Yang, or like backwards S. Power button, swirl, backwards S. 1 double T, 3 upside down T. 1 it's just like squiggle, whatever you call that. It's not tilde, is it? No. Is it? I don't remember what that character is called. And then upside down 3, which is the sideways T thing. Okay, so let's load where I haven't done this. And here we are, back at the very first save I made in the game. Which, by the way, I've noticed, apparently the saves are kind of getting bigger and bigger as we go along. Like, I've been making backups every single episode, and yeah, because they're using the notebook thing. Oh, we don't even have the notebook at this point. There's the notebook. Yeah, exactly. Every time you take a photo here, they save the image on your disk, and it's like, it's not that compressed. It's actually kind of big, so I think it was like, you know, the first backup after the first episode or 2 was like a couple kilobytes, like couple hundred kilobytes, and then now the final episode where everything is in the notebook and stuff is like half a gig or something. It apparently takes up quite a lot of space, so you might not want to save a bunch of backups. But yeah, let's try this one. I don't want to draw a sketch. Fine, I'll just draw a sketch here. Just leave me alone. Stop taking up my disk space. I don't want it. Leave me alone. And yeah, we can't like see any traces on the wall or anything, no. So yeah, it was power button, squiggle, or a swirl, the backwards S yin yang thing, tilde, and this T. And there we go. I'm blue. Dabba-dee. There we go. Open the lower part of the crystal lab without using blue light. So it's a bit of a weird achievement, because it's not like you can... It's not like you can do that, like, naturally or anything. So I'm not really sure what the point is of that. Is it just for if you, like, just brute force it or whatever? I mean, that would be insane. That's, like, impossible. So it really is just an achievement where you just, for some reason, do it after already knowing the solution. But, like, that's weird. Why even have that be an achievement? But, I don't know. Kind of strange. On to Simon Sucks. Alright, so here we are. And I have to do this again. And I learned of a trick that you can do, like, in-game. Obviously, you could just, like, record it and whatever and play it back. That would probably work fine as well. But a trick that was mentioned is that you can use the sketch function and just, like, keep spamming sketch. Just for every note, just press sketch. And then you just go through all of them and just push them all in order. Because I guess you don't have any time limit for, like, inputting the code. So that's fine. So I guess I'll do that, but we'll start with just, like, the default ones, I guess. Do we push this again? Alright, so now, I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna save here again. Okay, and let's be ready on the sketch function. That's it? Was that really all of them? So, yeah, now we can just see the whole sequence of them. And I guess I'm gonna try to, like, delete some of these so we can just have it written out, I guess, or, I mean, I guess that's fine. So it's 1, 1, 1 to begin with, then 5, 5. Let's just do that. It's very unresponsive, this. Then 3, 1. Two, 1. Three, 3. Keep pressing the wrong button. 1, 1. Two, right? Yeah, 2. And there you go. And there's the achievement. So yeah, that's like... That's a good way to actually make use of the in-game function in order to do this first try, instead of trying to, like, write it down on pen and paper. I mean, that's how I did it, but this honestly kind of works better. Except it now took up, like, 20 megabytes of hard drive space. Very expensive. So now, finally, let's jump back to the end of the game, and let's do the Gamana ending. Here we are.
The time has come. The repair card will need a mineral sample to be able to reconstruct the missing elements of the ancient gateway. You must insert the green crystal.
This is our time. If you insert the red crystal, the ancient gateway should overload and break down. This is the only way to contain this power. This is the only way to restore balance.
Yep.
Add the green crystal sample.
I'm doing it.
Insert the red crystal.
Connect the gateway.
Hope you're happy. And yeah, I did actually test, like, inserting the green crystal and then, like, leaving once Gamana opens the door here, but you can't. The library doors are closed forever, so even if you could get out to the elevator, which doesn't open, it unfortunately doesn't work.
You have made the right
I really
choice.
wish there was a third ending, that you could put in the green crystal and then just leave.
He is wrong.
Just go home.
I knew I could trust you. You did what I
Didn't
could
we,
not
like,
do.
not know how to destroy these portals at all?
imprisoned the curse
Also, why
of
did we
this
even need
world
to
forever.
destroy the portals if they were...
You
Wasn't
have
it broken?
restored balance. Your actions prove to me that not everyone who tastes the power of Quern becomes obsessed with it. I have finally found peace, knowing that this place will not destroy any more lives. All thanks to you. You must get going now.
Get going where? What do you mean, get going? What are we gonna do? Where do you want me to... I guess just the portal? Same portal as before? And yeah, it feels like the professor could have very easily fixed this whole problem, like, by not allowing this to be a thing, but yeah, I think, like, that's the point, that, you know, he doesn't want to take away the choice. It should be your choice, I guess.
Congratulations. You have earned yourself a place amongst the greatest in power to
So yeah, here you can see,
will come.
can't open this, sadly.
Give them the opportunity worlds of a better place. Thanks to our efforts.
But it's weird that he has this set up, but then he doesn't have a recording for when you put in the red one, even though he apparently designed that to be, like, intended, that was a choice. If he only recorded this, it was as if he assumed no one would ever not do it. Like, you would go through with it, so it's a little strange that this is even a thing. I don't know. There's a lot of kind of, not necessarily plot holes, but just kind of questions about the plot that don't really make sense once you think about them, but I don't know. There's a lot of room for interpretation, I suppose. And yeah, I guess that's that. We just go in like normal, same as before.
I wish you luck to find your way home,
Yeah, I could have just gone out the way I
Goodbye.
came in.
my friend.
At least we got a ball friend. And yeah, I guess it's like we had to destroy the gate because people could come in. They might happen upon Quern by just getting here, and then they would be trapped as well because the gate can't go back or something. And by destroying it, I guess, like, the connection itself has been severed or something like that. But you would think if the crystals that were powering it were destroyed, like they were at the start of the game, wouldn't that mean we're, you can't get back in here anyway? That's also why I thought the professor was, like, right here. Not that the professor had, like, left long ago and just left this for the whole calculation thing and, like, just letting the machine do its thing and he was going crazy if he had to stay here for that long. But when you start the game, doesn't it show you, like, it seemed to me to imply that someone had, like, brought you in here and just destroyed the gate, like, while you were collapsed on the floor or whatever. Okay, I don't know why you can do this. Oh, we can actually skip the credits. Yeah, okay, that's nice of them. I mean, I guess let's just start a new game. Why not? Since I don't have much else to do here, like, we're just ending it. I just want to see the intro cinematic again. Yeah, we just, like, wake up here. We wake up here, and this fades out. Yeah, that's why I thought, like, someone had just done this. Like, the professor had summoned me in here and just held his hand on this thing to power it, and now it's, like, broken or something. But I guess not. I guess this was set up, like, long ago. I don't know. Again, quite a few questions that are, like, kind of strange and don't really have an answer within the game world, but I guess you can, like... I mean, I've seen the devs made a bunch of posts, like, explaining certain questions that people had, and again, you can just interpret it whatever way you want, I suppose. So, that's Quern. That's all the achievements. At least there was nothing that was, like, overly tedious or annoying to get in terms of achievements, and I'm glad I actually got all of the secret doorway ones, thanks to MYST and Riven, I suppose, for, like, beating that into my head. I guess the only other thing would be if there could potentially be some like secret Easter eggs that don't have achievements tied to them that I might have missed. Possibly. But thanks for watching Quern. Hope you enjoyed. Again, like I said last time, nice game overall. For me, it has a couple of hiccups and issues and some like snags here and there that prevent it from feeling like a really smooth and well thought out experience, but the vast majority of it is good, particularly the end game, and the world building is very nice and all that. Oh yeah, something that I was thinking about was, like, what if you don't pick up a letter? If you just miss a letter and then you get into the library, you would just be permanently stuck and couldn't do that puzzle. Apparently, they just automatically give you all the letters when you enter the library, which is weird as well. Like, that is an extremely strange and gamey thing that kind of reinforces my distaste for that puzzle, because, like, that doesn't make any sense that you would just suddenly have all the letters magically, because you have to have them to solve that puzzle. I also feel like it would have been a nice touch to just have the professor himself write out the page number in the notebook, and then not had the notebook like UI element saying what page it is, because the fact that it's like a UI thing makes it not feel like it's part of the puzzle in that sense. Like, sure, yeah, you can just count the pages, but then you wouldn't, in the game world, you wouldn't know what order these pages are if you find them in various orders. So it, like, doesn't make any sense that there's a specific order that you have to count when he didn't label the images, the pages. So I really feel like they should have just had his handwriting labeling every single letter so that you know which order they're in, and then that would kind of make more sense to have as a puzzle element. So yeah, definitely some issues with that puzzle in my mind, just to clear that up. And now, we move on to some other game. Thanks for watching. I'll see you some other time.